was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'ma stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, another round of the JSI Racing 360 Sprint Car Series. Wingless and 360 Winged Sprint Cars. Two separate programs here, all under the JSI Racing banner. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we've got qualifying on the program right now. And Daniel Hardigan with a 12.306 here tonight from the bull ring, the Kokomo Speedway. It'll certainly be elbows up. Bailey Barnacote 11.777 quick time at the moment. Blake Walsh in second, quick Rico Robles, Braden Shute and Brady Bowman going to round out your top 5 drivers as on the racetrack right now. From the Slick Sim Sports stable, it's Joel Berkeley in car number 17. Car 17 for Joel Berkeley. We'll see what Berkeley can do on the time sheet. A big thanks to, of course, Alex Robinson, BJ Duval, who stepped up as I had internet issues last week, and the reason why I missed a great race at the Volusia Speedway Park. Welcome everybody into the Facebook and YouTube chat. Joel Berkeley goes 8th quick with a 12.084. 12.084, and we are a little over 1 minute left in the qualifying session. 32 cars have taken a time, 2 drivers yet to take a lap time. Hello Anne-Marie, hope you're doing well on this Sunday, well what will be Sunday morning over in the United States. Trevor Royer in the Black Diamond Motorsports number 90 machine. He'll be hopefully hitting the raceway sooner rather than later. But if he doesn't make it out for qualifying, he'll have to come from the back of probably one of 4 heat races on the program tonight. We'll take a look at those heat races here in just a moment. You see the top 28 drivers in qualifying as now Trevor Oldfield is ready to rock and roll. And he might get 1 lap in at absolute best, but we'll see what happens here in the Black Diamond Motorsports number 90 machine. Seeing as though they're 11-second lap times, 12-second lap times, he'll definitely get 1 lap in. We'll see what he can do. As Trevor Royer, lap number 1, he'll go 9th quick with a 12.091. 12.091, and that will wrap up qualifying here from Kokomo Speedway. Qualifying results coming up on your screen. Bailey Barnacote, quick time with 11.777. Blake Walsh, Rico Robles, your top 3. Braden Shute, Brady Baldwin. And we're going to see 4 heat races on the program. Peter Codavara, Ryland Gray, Joel Berkeley, Trevor Roy, and Joshua Walton for your top 10 drivers. Let's go trackside. Your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid heat race number 1 for JSI Racing in the 360 Wingless division. Bailey Barnacote, quick time tonight. He'll start on pole. Brady Baldwin for SM Sim Sports in car number 7. He'll start position at number 3. Trevor Royer driving for Black Diamond Motorsports going to roll off out of position 3. Position number 4 will be Gage Stevens. Position number 5 will be Damon Mushta. He's outside. It'll be Hayden Vickers out of position number 6. Max Bevan lines up at a position at number 7 for JSI and Outlaw Engineering. It's the tentative Jeremy Frid at a position number 8. And Cahill Gray going to round out the 9 cars in heat race number 1. And that is a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 8 laps of distance. And the top 4 will make it to the main event. Everybody else, they'll have to go through the one of 2 consolation races. Oh, Mike, you've got plenty of time where we're live in about probably 8 hours time, but here we go. Green flag set to fly. We are underway. Heat number 1. And a good start for Baldwin as he rips around the outside. Brady Baldwin to the race lead. 3 wide as here comes Royer. Up the inside, Barnacote, man, he's going to get shuffled back to position number 4. Baldwin, your leader, look out, Barnacote and Roy. They may have a little bit of a coming together down into turn 1. We head off down into 3 and 4. Lap number 2 is in the books. Baldwin leads. Gage Stevens, hands Bailey Barnacote, Trevor Royer, positions number 3 and 4. Baldwin continues to lead in the Q7 for the SM Sim Sports stable. Stevens runs in second. Cuts back down the middle of the racetrack. Barnacote going to quickly regain second position. Just rolling the bottom, just digging it deep and selling it cheap down there. He'll challenge for the race lead. Here comes Baldwin trying to shut the door. Down into turn number 3 and 4, side by side for the race lead. Baldwin and Barnacote. That was tight at the line. We'll give the advantage to Bailey Barnacote as he'll now reclaim the race lead. Now here comes Gage Stevens. Working to the top side of the racetrack, down into 3 and 4, 2 laps remaining, and here comes the 5 of Stevens. He is hauling upstairs right now. Barnacote still leads, but you see the 5 coming in a screen. Up on the top side and bringing with him is the number 90 machine for Black Diamond Motorsports. 2 by 2 down into 1 and 2. White flag is out, 1 to run. It's going to be Bailey Barnacote going to do enough to hold on. 3 wide off the turn number 4 for second. Third and fourth, Baldwin going to hold on to position number 2. Stevens in third and Trevor Royer in position number 4. What a way to open up a beautiful Sunday evening here at the virtual Kokomo Speedway. Heat number 1 results on your screen right now. Bailey Barnacote gets the win over Brady Baldwin second. Gage Stevens third. Trevor Royer fourth. Those top 4. Straight into your 35-lap main event tonight. Max Bevan, your top 5. Damon Mush, Hayden Vickers, Jeremy Frid, and Cahill Gray. To round out the 9 cars in heat number 1. Heat number 2, let's go trackside. Your UltimateDirtTV starting grid in the OBR Sim Sports, the V97. Blake Walsh on pole. To his outside, Petteri Kodavara in the 59 from Finland. He'll start on the outside of the front row. Momentum Sim Sports 81 entry of Joshua Walton, position at number 3. On his outside in the 32B machine, I believe it's still the Up North Esports entry. It's Bryce Lucius, position number 4. Position number 5 for JSI Racing in car number 4. That'll be Ash Hammond on his outside. The 55 of Brandon Thomas, position number 6. Daniel Boyd, the 79 for Iridium Sim Sports, starts position number 7 on his outside for JSI Racing. It's William Pilot out of position at number 8. And Old Berkey in the 74, Jason Burke for JSI Racing, lines up out of position number 9. Heat number 2, 8 laps on the board. Once again, your top 4 locking straight into the main event. Everybody else will have to come through one of 2 B mains. 35-lap journey for the main event here from the virtual Kokomo Speedway. We trust that you're about to enjoy what the JSI Racing Wingless League is about to put on. Once again, here we go. Green flag is out. Fix it up racing, mind you. Walsh leads down into 1 and 2. Oh, look at who was that? They might have been Bryce Lucius in the 32. He's going backwards. Walton runs the low side. Here comes Konavara out to the outside. Konavara, Walton nearly made contact. And man, that was tight for Konavara. He snuck around the outside, but here comes Walton on the inside right now. Challenging for the race lead. Slide job down into 3 and 4. Look out, Walsh is around and facing the wrong way. He tries to split the cars oncoming on the exit of turn number 4. Pilot Boyd Thomas running 3, 4 and 5. So there's a good battle for the transfer position. As Kodavara, your race leader right now. There's the 79 of Boyd getting a little tight. And here comes Ash Hammond working to the top side down into turn number 1 and 2. On the outside looking in, sees the 4 machine upstairs. 3 wide and Hammond. Wow, the daily double in effect here for Ash Hammond. But here comes Thomas. Pilot on the outside now. Thomas up to position number 3 almost. 3 wide once again. Will we almost go 4 wide? Man, it is really on for positions 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can throw a blanket over him. Hammond around the outside of Pilot. Pilot 2 laps ago was sitting comfortable in position 3. But Hammond now, not 1, not 2, but 3 cars he passed in 1 lap here at Kokomo. And doing it on the top side of the racetrack. Hammond to the outside on Brandon Thomas. Meanwhile, Kodavara down into 1 and 2. Here comes Walton. Slide job up in here. Walton's going to take the race lead. Walton and Kodavara, what a race for positions 1 and 2, and Kodavara's going to lose it there on the last lap. Joshua Walton gets the win over Kodavara second. Hammond going to finish in third. Brandon Thomas fourth. Pilot up to position number 5. Blake Walsh rallies back to position 6. Daniel Boyd in 7th. Let's take a look at those official results. 8th is going to go to Lucius, and Burke in position number 9. Wowee, Walton, Codavara, Hammond and Thomas, your top 4 drivers. Heat race number 2 is complete. We'll now move to the back half of heats here at the virtual Kokomo Speedway, and rolling off on the front row, driving car number 3 in the Iridium Sim Sports team. It's going to be Rico Robles from position number 1. He's outside from Indiana in car number 06. That is Rylan Gray. At a position number 3 for SM Sim Sports, he drives car number 20. It's Joshua Barry on. He's outside in the Ace Esports 77 entry. That is Daniel Harding at position number 4. Position number 5, it's going to be the Krebs Family Racing 02 entry of Clayton Wise on. He's outside driving car number 18. Position number 6, that is Blake Hancock. Rolling off on the final row, position number 7, inside the 4th row, the 65 of Riley Simpson. On his outside, Trent Humphreys in car number 14 starts position number 8. And we are, well, we can see on the front straightaway, the cars are rolling off. We are short one driver. It happened to be your pole sitter here tonight in car number 3, the Iridium Sim Sports entry of Rico Robles. Did not make the call. Some virtual mechanical issues coming out for that driver. And if he wants to be in the big dance later on tonight for 35 laps, he's going to have to come from one of the B mains. We get set for what should be, or what hopefully will be, another entertaining night of racing here from Kokomo. Heat race number 3 for JSI Racing. Again, you see the sponsors up on the top right of the screen. JSI Racing, White Line Transport. We got Ash Hammond Sign and Design. And everybody, Berkey, Crawford, the entire team. Crawford Designs as well. The entire team here at JSI, they do a wonderful job week in and week out. Green flag is out. Rylan Gray, the 36 to the outside. Joshua Barry now. He'll work to the inside, courtesy of Rico Rebels, not starting on pole. He started position number 1. Here comes Hardigan now. Hardigan looking outside, inside, down into turn number 1 and 2. Hardigan takes over second. He'll drift up the racetrack. Here comes Barry. Barry now back to the inside. No yellows in heat racing action either. Hardigan swooping around the top side of the racetrack. Clayton Wise back there in 4th. This seems to be a pretty timid heat race right now. Very tame. Everybody just trying to give each other room right now. Hancock and Simpson, they'll battle there with Clayton Wise, 4, 5, 6, and then you can throw in Humphreys as well, nearly 3 wide. Here comes Simpson, now slides up. Simpson will take 4th away. Wise going to drift up. He'll get a little loose there on the exit of turn number 2. But now Simpson and Hancock, they'll race side by side on the exit of turn number 4. Speaking of 4, we're 4 down, 4 to run. And the battle is on into turn on the exit of turn number 2 as here comes Clayton Wise in that O2 machine, trying to get back up into position number 5. Simpson to the top side. The 18 of Blake Hancock will shake him 3 wide there on the exit of turn number 2. Not quite as Simpson again, still trying to get a run on Wise and Hancock. Hancock holds on to the 4th and final transfer position. Look out, there's some contact. Clayton Wise just got into the back of Hancock. Meanwhile, up front, it is all Rylan Gray at the moment. 1 to run for your race leader in heat race number 3. 4 heat races on the program. Checkered flag is out this time by Rylan Gray, going to be victorious in heat number 3. Daniel Hardigan second. Third, you'll go to Joshua Barry. 4th of the line is going to be Blake Hancock in the 18 machine. Those 4 drivers going to the big dance. Simpson, Wise, Humphrey and Robles. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Those 4 drivers going to one of 2 B mains on the program. Heat race number 3. Results on your screen. Gray, Hardigan, Barry and Hancock all taking a ticket to your main event. Your 4th and final heat race of the night will look like this. Braden Shute one up on the pole position. He's outside for Slick Sim Sports. It's the 17 of Joel Berkeley. Position number 3 will be Bradley Oldfield. Aiden Beerline in the OBR Sim Sports number 13B machine. He'll start position number 4. Position number 5 in car number 1, that'll be Wade Fields on his outside driving the 08. That's Drew Fenton. Position number 6. Jason Carbon in car number 22 will start out of position number 7. And for JSI Racing, it's the 5 of Jason Crawford lines up out of position number 8. Rightio, Clayton, I will get that sorted for you here in just a second. I will have to wait until we let's see if we can try and do this here. What do you got? Outlaw iRacing, eh? Green flag is out. We are underway in the final heat race of the night. Here comes Berkeley, trying to get to the inside. They're on Braden Chute. Slide job down into turn number 1 and 2. Berkeley's going to lead the opening lap. Keep an eye on Aiden Beerline in the 13B machine. He's now going to work to the outside. Here comes Beerline. I think he might have just got fenced there by the 19 of Oldfield. We stay green. Chute still your race leader. Here comes Wade Fields from position number 5 in the number 1 machine. He'll take over second spot away from Joel Berkeley. Clayton, yeah, like I said, I'll get to that in just a second. We continue to watch heat race number 4. Beerline doing enough at the moment to hold on to that 4th and final transfer position. Down into 1 and 2. For your race leader, yeah, we'll work with that one halfway home. In the final heat race of the night, it is all Braden Chute, Joel Berkeley. Here comes Berkeley. He is ripping up on the top side of the racetrack right now. Chute, look out, you've got company on the exit of turn number 2. When does Berkeley pull the trigger and go for the slide job? I get the feeling it's coming in 1 and 2, and here it is. He'll duck right down to the inside. Slide job into 1 and 2. The right rear nearly tags the wall. Chute turns it underneath him now. Berkeley's got the advantage up on the top side of the racetrack, but he's got the advantage of hitting the concrete wall first. Here he comes into 1 and 2. Once again, slide job for the race lead. Chute turns it back underneath him. Berkeley and Chute side by side down into 3 and 4. Who's going to have it? Berkeley's going to have a massive run on the top side of the racetrack. Berkeley holds on to heat race number 4 victory. Second will go to Braden Chute. Oldfield third. Wade Fields back there in position 4. 5th will go to Aiden Beerline, Jason Carbon in 6th, Drew Fenton 7th, and Jason Crawford. Going to round out the 8 cars in heat number 4. Let's go to the official timing and scoring on that one before we move into our first B main of the night. Berkeley, Chute, Oldfield and Field, your top 4. Beerline, Carbon, Fenton and Crawford. It's time to take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid, 10 laps. And it's going to be just the top 3 in this one. So we're going to take 6 cars from your 2 combined B mains. And here we go, perfect opportunity to get this one sorted for you. Hold up 1 second, Clayton. Let's add a driver there. Clayton Wise. Again, Outlaw iRacing. So let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. That should be better. Max Bevan and Riley Simpson in row number 1, positions 1 and 2. Damon Mush and Clayton Wise out of positions 3 and 4. Hayden Vickers and Trent Humphrey, positions 5 and 6. 7 and 8, Jeremy Frid and Rico Robles. So Robles has made the call. And we're about to let these drivers loose in the B main. Again, a big thank you to World of Thunder Esports League. We'll be live for Sunday Fun Day from 4 p.m. Eastern American time zones, about 8 a.m. Sydney time, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time in Australia here on the Monday morning. Green flag is out. You want to watch someone who's going to be absolutely lightning quick. Here he comes, Rico Robles, 1, 2 and 3 down into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide, look at this, the race leads. Simpson, Bevan and Mush. Mush up on the inside. Bevan, oh look out, Simpson into the wall. Bevan tries to come through the middle. Simpson to the outside once again, but here comes Rico Robles from the back to the front. 8th up to position number 2 in 2 laps. And you know he wants more. There was a reason why he was 3rd quick here tonight, but again, all these drivers on the same setup. Look out, Rico Robles trying to throw this one away. Bevan slots back into position number 2. So Robles once again on the outside. Look at him, but he'll get the drive on the exit of turn number 4. Robles, here comes Simpson. Working the cushion. Oh no, Robles has done it again. And he is back there now in 7th position. Make that 6. You want to see him scratch, claw, and fight for every position. A position we go on board right now with Hayden Vickers running the top side of the racetrack. Let's take a look at Rico Robles. Show some lap times again. He tries to cut it down very fine, down into 1 and 2. Best lap time of 12.471. Last lap time was at 12.522. We are working on 3 to go. Down into 1 and 2. Damon Bush, your race leader. Robles showing how to get it done on the bottom side of the racetrack. There is Riley Simpson now. Her challenge from Robles on the inside. Simpson to the top side of the racetrack. Again, flirting with disaster. Bevan, he may have caught the U-tie down on the inside of turn number 1 and 2. Speaking of 1 and 2, there is only 1 lap left to run in B main number 1. And it is all Damon Mush at the moment out in front. Through 3 and 4. A great drive for Damon Mush in the 23. He gets the win. Second will go to Rico Robles. Third will be home. Will be Riley Simpson at 1, 2 and 3. They've all found their way into your 35-lap main event. Let's take a look at those official results. And there we are. Damon Mush, Rico Robles, and Riley Simpson, your top 3. Vickers, Humphrey, Wise, Fred, Bevan. And it might be time to go strap the wing on because they're going to have to get ready for the 360 Winged Sprint Car Series here at Kokomo after the main event tonight. B main number 2, William Pylan. In car number 30, going to start on pole, and he's outside OBR Sim Sports entry. That is Aiden Beerline. Why did we not have that up there? Blake Walsh and Jason Carbon make up row number 2, positions 3 and 4. Daniel Boyd, Drew Fenton at positions 5 and 6. Bryce Lucius, Jason Crawford, 7 and 8. And Cahill Gray out of position number 9. Why did that not work? Alright, well, tell you what. While we get these drivers ready, we'll do some investigating after the main event here tonight. But B main number 2, 10 laps on the board. Once again, Pilot and Walsh and Beerline. 1, 2 and 3. Walsh up on the inside. Walsh going to look to turn that luck around as now Walsh will take over the race lead. Now look at Aiden Beerline. Look out. Walsh, he drifted up the racetrack and nearly lost the handle on the number 97 machine. But here comes Beerline. Swooping to the outside. William Parlin back to the race lead. Beerline, he thought about trying to make it 3 deep right in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. But realised he doesn't have to do anything silly at the moment. Pilot, your race leader, but only momentarily because there goes Blake Walsh to the outside. Now here comes Beerline, winding the 13B machine up. But now here comes Bryce Lucius on the inside of Pilot. Has been split there by a pair of Americans flying the American flag here virtually at the Kokomo Speedway. Walsh, Beerline, and Lucius, your top 3. Lucius, position 3, Beerline in second spot and coming after your race leader. Cross flag sticks around, 5 down and 5 to run. Look out. Walsh going to go to the bottom down into turn number 1 and 2, as does Bryce Lucius. Beerline keeps it upstairs and ripping the lip. Lucius, your biggest mover in the field so far, from position 7 up to position number 3. Pilot trying to get back into the top 3 and trying to get a main event spot locked in. But it is still Walsh and Beerline, 1 and 2. Nose to tail. Shutting the door down into turn number 1 is Blake Walsh, but Beerline has none of it, and he'll just continue to work to the cushion around the tight little ball rings of Kokomo Speedway. Walsh does it again, protecting that slider line. Again, Beerline no interest as he'll continue to put the right rear on the cushion, inches away from the crate. Near he comes to the outside. Now he'll swoop on the inside. Slide jump for the race lead. White flag is out. 1 to run here in B main number 2. Look out, Walsh. Got into the back of Beerline. Into 3 and 4 we go. Checkered flag is out. Aiden Beerline will win second, I believe. Wow, that was tight between Lucius and Walsh. Unofficially give it to Walsh. Lucius in third. Those three drivers again. They've still got another 35 laps to run. Your B main results coming up on screen right now. There it is. Beerline, Walsh and Lucius, your top three. Pilot, Boyd, Carbon, Fenton, Crawford and Gray. We'll see you later on for the 360 winged sprint cars. Let's take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid for your 22 starters from the back to the front. Position number 22, Bryce Lucius. Position number 21 of Riley Simpson. Blake Walsh, position number 20, Enrico Robles, position number 19. Position 18, Aiden Beerline, position number 17 of Damon Mush. Position 16, it'll be Wade Fields and Blake Hancock out of position number 15. Brandon Thomas out of position 14, Trevor Royer out of position number 13. Bradley Oldfield, position 12, and Joshua Barry, position number 11. Your top 10, Ash Hammond out of position number 10, Gage Stevens, position number 9. Braden Shute, position number 8, Daniel Harding in position number 7. Pateri Codavara, position number 6, and Brady Baldwin, position number 5. Position number 4 will be Joel Berkeley in position number 3, that'll be Rylan Gray. Your front row, Joshua Walton, position number 2, and Bailey Barnacote in position number 1. It's time to get your picks in, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to visit the front lane, the Brian Clausen victory lane on the front straightaway? Who will take out the virtual round of the JSI Racing 360 Wingless? We're about to go live for 35. Barnacote and Walton set for the green flag. It was messy right in the middle of the field, but nonetheless, we are green. Walton trying to get a run now on Barnacote. There goes Rylan Gray to the top side of the racetrack. Baldwin works down to the inside, down and through turns 3 and 4, now into 1 and 2. Baldwin challenging for second. He'll take second. Here comes Gray now. Gray on the outside. And look at Gray. Rylan Gray wind that thing up. And here he comes. Brady Baldwin, the new race leader. Barnacote got some problems. Or had some problems, I should say, in 3 and 4. Baldwin the leader. Hardigan now on the outside of Berkeley and Barnacote. Barnacote now trying to sneak up on the inside of the 17. Here comes Walton, man. Look at them. They are really fighting for position and fighting for track position. Oh, boy. Walton up against Hardigan. Will we see round number 3 of that one? So far, this time by, we are 5 in with 30 remaining. Baldwin, Gray running first and second. Berkeley back there in third. Here comes Hardigan again, working the creek down through turn number 1 and 2. Barnacote trying to show his nose up on the inside, but meanwhile, Baldwin, I wouldn't say it's a comfortable lead, but it's doing enough just to tick the boxes, because here comes the 17 of Joel Berkeley. Leon, you can't take my pick. Baldwin, Berkeley and Hardigan running 1, 2 and 3. Gray now is opted to go to the bottom side of the racetrack. Barnacote, Shute, Walton, the top 7 as we continue to work over another lap. We are 8 laps in the book, still 27 remaining. This time Berkeley, he's going to go up to the cushion down through turn number 1 and 2. Barnacote trying to get by Rylan Gray. Here comes Walton and Shute. Look out, Shute almost drove it down the racetrack, but realizing that Joshua Walton was right there in the middle of the racetrack and backed out of it. So smart move by the 15. And our first yellow of the night. I believe we are looking at Aiden Beerline in the 13 machine. We are. Uh-oh. What happened here? And it goes back to Codavara in the 59. Just slowed up. Beerline got into the back of him. Walsh got into Codavara. Beerline tried to come underneath him. And then unfortunately, the 13B machine goes upside down. And we have our first yellow of the night. Now again, 3 yellows maximum, unless one is needed for a green-white checker. So Riley Simpson out in 22nd position. Aiden Beerline, you can see he's back on pit road. In fact, he's out of the event as well in 21st position. So still 21 cars. Left on the speedway. Brady Baldwin going to restart in the race lead. We are green here at Kokomo. Baldwin going to drift to the middle of the racetrack. Look at Berkeley, wind that thing up and he'll take the race lead. But while he does that, he eats a massive piece of the creek one. Oh, look at that, first and second. They both got into the wall. Walton now. Oh, we are yellow just as we were going 3 wide down into 1 and 2. Wow, we were really starting to wind things up. So I'm, for some reason, I'm not getting anything on the timing screen. So hopefully we can get that fixed for you guys. So Berkeley and Walton, the front row. Green flag is out. We are about a lap away from being at the cross flag stick. 17 down, it's 18 remaining. Walton to the middle of the racetrack through 1 and 2, but here comes Berkeley. And Baldwin now going to fight back up on the inside. Walton going to slip back to second. I thought Baldwin was going to get the run. Look at Ryland Gray on the outside. Look at who is that? That's Rico Robles missing the hood on that number 3 machine. And what about that? From 19th up to position number 4. He has advanced, 14, 15 positions depending on where he comes out of the turn. You can see there's certainly some front end damage, but it's not hurting that race car. He goes to the inside, looks for a podium position. He gets by Walton, now gets by Shoot, looks to get by Ryland Gray. He's looking to get inside the top 2. Berkeley through the middle of the racetrack, 21 complete, 14 remaining. Let's take a lap on board right now with Ryland Gray and see him trying to run down your race leader of Joel Berkeley. You see how difficult, how slick the track is at the moment. Again, really working over this race car in the, what his timing and scoring showing as the 06. We can see on that car, it is clear as day, the 36. Shoot and Robles. Shoot through the middle of the racetrack in 1 and 2. Closing in on 10 to go and we are yellow. So just as things were heating up, things were starting to get a little spicy in the kitchen, and you'd swear that Gordon Ramsay was a chef in the virtual Kokomo Speedway. So we'll bring the timing and scoring loop up. Right now as it stands, we are on 2 to green. We are 10 laps away. And we're going to restart with just 8 laps remaining. Now, I do believe that there will be no more cautions unless there is a big pile up and we have to throw a caution, and allowing us at a green-white checker situation. Still, don't forget, after this one, in about 30 to 40 minutes time, the boys are going to strap on the wings and they'll tackle Kokomo Speedway in 360 winged sprint car competition. Again, all fixed setup racing. So there's no one, you cannot say, well, he's got a better set than me because he's on a better team. Take that excuse out of it. And speaking of taking the excuses out of it, Berkeley going to look to lead us off down into 1 and 2. Gray goes to the top side, 3 and 4 wide. Wow, what an opening turn 1 and 2 that was there on the restart. 7 remaining right now for your race leader, Berkeley. Would not be surprised if Ryland Gray maybe steals a feature win away. Look at Gray and Shoot side by side with Robles. They're 3 wide down into turn number 1 and 2. Shoot on the bottom. Shoot through the middle, I should say. Robles on the bottom. Ryland Gray working the cushion following Berkeley. Robles, he put a mini slider there on Braden Shoot. What a battle for positions number 3 and 4. Which driver will propel themselves into a podium position at the moment? It is a flip of the coin at the moment. Robles has now found his way into position number 3. Meanwhile, challenge for the race lead as we close in on 4 laps remaining. Berkeley shuts the door on Ryland Gray into turn number 1 and 2. It's a battle of the yellow machines. Follow the yellow brick road to victory lane. Ryland Gray, he thought about the slide jump. He did not carry enough speed, so he backed out of the slider and saved a right rear to the left front of Berkeley. What a move and what a save there by Ryland Gray. Just goes to show you right now the respect. Oh, look out, Ryland Gray, not once but twice into the concrete. He manages to save it with 2 to run. Robles and look out. Uh-oh, look out. Robles and Gray come together. White flag is out. 1 to run for Berkeley. 4 turns. He'll go low down into 1 and 2. Back straight away for the final time. Checkered flag at the ready. And Joel Berkeley going to win the A main. Second, it is going to be a dead set drag race to the start finish line. Ryland Gray around the outside on Rico Robles. Wowee. What a finish. And what a 35 lap main event we have just witnessed here at Kokomo. And JSI Racing once again putting on a show. The tight little bull ring. Let's go down trackside. Let's go down to Brian Clausen. Victory lane. Joel Berkeley, your winner by 2 seconds. Ryland Gray home in second. Rico Robles in third. Oldfield Barnacote going to round out your top 5. Braden Shoot, Daniel Hardigan, Trevor Royer, Josh Walton, Damon Mush, your top 10. Gage Stevens, Bryce Lucius, Joshua Barry, Ash Hammond, Brady Baldwin, your top 15. Blake Hancock, Brandon Thomas, Pateri Kodavara, Wade Fields, Blake Walsh, top 20, Aiden Beerlight, and Riley Simpson. Wait for the drivers to make their way out of the virtual race cars. And then, of course, we'll get set to talk to our top 3. We'll take a moment to pay a quick bill here on UltimateDirtTV and come back in just a few moments' time. And we are back here on UltimateDirtTV, and we're already down in Brian Clausen victory lane and getting the job done tonight for Slick Sim Sports, driving the 17 machine of Joel Berkeley. Joel, congratulations on the win, and well, that looked like certainly a fun race to be a part of.
Yeah, cheers, Brett. That was a pretty good race to be a part of. Kokomo always puts on a show on the non-wings here, and yeah, yet again did it tonight.
Well, coming into tonight, you had to, well, not so much do it the hard way, but you start on the outside of the second row and fix setup racing. It obviously takes that setup equation of, taking that excuse on why, other people might have lost you and whatnot. There's always obviously an excuse to go around, but I mean, you take that fix setup racing, it just tightens things up just a little bit more.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the same drivers still race to the top, and it just tightens up the field a little bit, and I guess, I don't know what the words are for it, I guess, but yeah, it makes people think that it's all in setup, but really it's not.
All right, well, you've won here with the wing off. You plan to come back and put the wing on this bad boy and try and sweep the night?
Well, I wasn't planning on actually running, but I guess, yeah, I should be here. When is it? 15 minutes or so?
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't be too long, about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, if all goes well, I'll be here for that, so... Give it a crack and see what we can do in the wing car here. It's going to be a bit wild.
All right, Joel. Well, before we let you go and celebrate, of course, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff. Champion, who makes this happen for you?
Yeah, cheers, bro. Massive thanks to the guys at Slick Sims for all they do, and the partners at Spindell Speedway and all the other guys that make it happen, and yourself for broadcasting this, and JSI for their efforts putting the league on, and yeah, it's always a well-run league and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, run it work in.
Well, two congratulations. First of all, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on Queensland Champion Productions as well, Champion.
Yeah, cheers, Brett. Yeah, I actually just got home just before it, so I was like, oh, run it, I guess. So yeah, happy to walk away with that and continue the high, I guess.
All right, well, you're certainly showing these boys how to do it in the virtual world and also in the real world. Joel will hopefully chat to you later on tonight.
Hopefully so.
All right, there we go. Joel Berkeley, your winner here tonight. Home in second spot in car number 36. It is going to be Ryland Gray. Ryland, congratulations on a second place finish and just probably overdriving just a little bit too much trying to chase your race leader down there towards those final couple of laps.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race, other than that, obviously, but Berkeley just held up a really good fight. He would make a lot more mistakes than I would on the top, so I just tried to take advantage of that, but he's a smart driver, so he did get the win.
What's it like trying to put 35 laps around here on the top side when the track is that slick, knowing that, you make one little mistake and, it can go from maybe a podium position to not even finishing a race?
Yeah, this track is just where you can't make any mistakes on it. If you make one on the top, you're done. Like, for example, the last lap or the last two laps, tapped the wall in turn 4 and the entire left front or right front got bent, so I'm glad I could finish with at least that.
All right, well, second place here in the non-wing stuff. The boys are going to put the wings on here in just a few moments' time. Will we see you put a wing on top of this number 36 machine?
Probably not. It's really late in America. I need to go to sleep. I do really like the non-wing league, so I just got to thank JSI for putting this up. Not many non-wing leagues out in iRacing.
All right, well, you can catch it every what will be Sunday morning, depending on where you are in America, whether it's 4:30, 3:30, or 12:30, or 1, 2, wherever you might be. But Ryland, before we let you go and you get some shut-eye, mate, sponsors, shouts, all this good stuff, Champion, who makes this happen for you?
Just Cody Williams Design for remaking Bolted Spine Designs, Dave Darland sprint car design that I can be able to run across JSI series. It's just good to represent even in Australian times.
All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryland Gray home in second spot, and we'll chat to tonight's hard charger. And, well, he's had to do it the hard way. He dropped out in his heat, was unable to contest the heat, had to come via a B main, and started position at number 19. Home in third spot tonight is going to be Rico Robles. Rico, well, as I just said to the people watching, you had to do it the hard way tonight, champion. After that, or after missing the heat race, coming through a B main, there was some very, very sketchy moments.
Yeah, there was. We had some unfortunate luck in our heat. We fell through. There's a pretty decent storm out here, so the internet didn't want to hold up for the heat, but it sure held up for the feature.
What was it like trying to come through this field, all drivers on the same setup, fixed setup racing, to come from position number 19? Where did you think that you were going to get to at the end of this 35-lap main event if things played out in your favour?
I definitely would have had a battle for the lead if I would have started up front, but it was pretty hard to battle from 19th all the way up to the front. As you could tell, we had no hood on the car. We got involved in an incident in the back, but we caught it and just kept wheeling the bottom and slowly started picking off cars as the race went through.
Talk us through those last sort of 3 or 4 laps there, along with with Ryland Gray. You guys really, really leaning on each other, and you'd know non-wing cars, you're not meant to lean on each other as much as you guys did, but you guys still managed to walk away with a second and third.
Yeah, he tapped the wall, and I was running the middle, and we both kind of came together and knocked me a little loose, but I just stomped on it and went through the somewhat moisture through the middle and somehow survived a podium finish.
All right, Rico. Well, we'll let you get to celebrating the third place here with the non-wing stuff. Before we let you thank your sponsors, will we see you with the wing on top here in just a few moments' time?
Yes, you will.
All right, looking forward to it. Rico, before we let you go, now's the opportunity to thank those sponsors on this race car, the people behind the scenes, buddy, who gets this done for you.
I'd like to thank everyone watching, all the people who put on this league, you guys for broadcasting. I'd like to thank all the boys over at Iridium. Inside Lane Productions, Scorpion Racewear, Sim Blacks, Devin Stoke Designs, Gage Stevens Designs, Hickey Motorsports, Short Shift Sim Racing Magazine.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rico Robles, your driver to round out the podium here tonight. Congratulations, of course, goes to Joel Berkeley, who gets the win. Rylan Gray in second, of Rico Robles from position number 19 up to position number 3. Another big mover in the field, Bryce Lucius from 22nd up to position number 12. He picked up 10 positions as well. That'll do it for the wingless stuff. As I said a number of times, the boys, they're gonna put the wings on top, and we'll get set here in probably about 10 to 15 minutes time. So we'll have a new stream up for that one. But again, a big thank you to JSI Racing. And, of course, all their wonderful sponsors behind the scenes that make all this possible. We're glad to bring you the action each and every Sunday night or Sunday morning if you're just waking up and want to tune in to Ultimate Dirt TV. But until next time, on behalf of course, World of Thunder Esports League, SRT Australia, Rocket Racing Setups and Heatwave Designs, and the entire management team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's not goodbye for now. It's get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, watch some TV, grab something to eat, and come back for the 360 winged sprint cars here from Kokomo. This is Brett Wheeler, not signing off. It's saying we'll see you soon.